I'm gonna show you guys some more pairs. So this is NZD CAD. Look at this. Could have caught this move right here. Look at this. We have a bullish cipher here. So again, like in my previous video, what I like to do is I like to mark that up. Soon as like none of this would be here. Like if we go to replay, right? None of that would be there. Just letting you know. None of this would have been here. Right? Would have been down here somewhere, right? So but I'm gonna mark that up. Go to the 5 minute. Go to the 5 minute chart here. And then I'm gonna find that level, which is right here. Okay. And then as you can see right here, this yellow dotted line is the daily VWAP. Okay. Just want to let you guys know that. If you want me to anchor it, I'll show you where to anchor it at. Now we look for the 1800 candle right here. Okay, you see that on the bottom, the $1,800 candle, 800 candle. I'm gonna anchor that right there. It's gonna give you the daily VWAP, but I already have the daily VWAP right here. This dotted line right here, and I'm gonna delete this right here. So one of the things that I look for is a session sweep. Okay, you see this right here? Boom, this is a session sweep. So because this right here is the U.S. session. So the U.S. session swept below the London session. All right, so that's one indicator that tells me that we might see some type of reversals. Okay, all right. Now, where I like to trade, I like to take trades during late Asian session or London session. So let's go ahead and play this out real quick. We also even had another session sweep. As you can see, the Asian session swept the PM session of the US session. So that's another indicator that price wants to reverse. But I want to wait for price to close above this daily VWAP to enter the trade. And press pray. All right. Now, this is where I'm going to be looking to get in at. Okay. Soon as price closed above, right, I would have got in here, or if I waited for price to close back above, I would have got in there, right? I would take a long position there, put my stop right below the current session low, which is the London session low. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the trade, guys. Let's go ahead and play it out. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, guys? You see how powerful this is? If I wanted to, I could have took it all the way up here. As long as price stays above this daily VWAP, I'm holding the trade. Now I'm going to show you another example. So now this is Euro GBP. So yes, this strategy works on the currency pairs as well. So yeah, so what I like to do on the 1 hour chart, I like to mark up the area. Whenever this harmonic pattern forms, right, at the top of that harmonic candle, right, I'm going to mark that level out. Okay, I'm going to mark that level out there. And then I'm going to break it down to the 5 minute. And then I'm going to look to get in a position. Okay. So again, what I always say, what do I always say? I look for a session sweep. So in this case, the U.S. session swept above the London session. So that means there's a high chance that price might start reversing. Okay. So what I'm going to look for now is I want to anchor my my daily VWAP. Find that candle right there. This yellow line is going to be my I don't know if you can actually see it right here. It's right here. But anyways, once this is the US session, so once price closes below it, I'm going to go ahead and take a trade. Now, this could be a little tricky here. When price closed here, your stop loss could have been up here, because usually that's where I put my stop loss at. But that stop loss is too big, so what I might do is I'll put my stop loss somewhere up here somewhere. Okay, I don't want to put it all there. That's just too big. And then that's it. I'm going to enter the trade, and then as long as price stays right below that daily VWAP, I'm holding the trade to the downside. Look at this. You could have caught this whole move, guys. Look at that. This strategy right here, man, I can catch some real good moves. Okay, so when I take a trade on my account, these are the trades that you're getting. These are the trades that you're getting, all right? And you didn't have to do all this work. You didn't have to do all this. You didn't have to look at the chart. You didn't have to be trading. I did the work for you. I did the work for you guys, right? This is, like I said, this is just one of my strategies. I have multiple strategies that I use when it comes to copying my trades, but this is just one of them. This is just one of them, and this was based on the 1 hour chart, all right, the 1 hour time frame here, okay? Look at that. This is a perfect trade. Perfect trade. Good look at GBP CAD. So look at this. You had a win right here. Well, you had multiple wins here. You had a win here, right? To the downside. You had a win here to the upside, of course. Look at that. Could have called a 3R right there. So boom, would have won here. You would have won here. Let's break this trade down. Now, I would have marked out my level right on the 1 hour. Break it down to the 5 minute. Now this one, it's like this is crazy how consistent this is, right? This is just crazy, insane. So look at this. The US session swept below the previous session, which was the London session. So that's a price reversal pattern. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out my daily VWAP. It's going to be right here. Yeah, right there. All right. And now, whenever London session comes around, look at this. We even got another session sweep right here. The London session swept below the Asian session. So that's a price reversal pattern there. And then once price closes above this daily VWAP, I'm actually going to go ahead and get in the trade, put my stop right below the current session low. And look at this. You would have caught this move right here, guys. You would have caught that move, but if you'd have hold that trade, man, if you like the swing trade, this is the way to go. Look at this. You could have caught this whole move, guys, if you were swinging. As long as price stays above this daily VWAP, you could have caught that move right there. Crazy. What if you'd hold it even longer? Price is still above this. As long as price doesn't do this, right? Below this daily VWAP, you can hold the trade. This is how sometimes like I continue to hold the trade, because price is not below that daily VWAP. It's above. Remember, when price is above, buyers are in control. When price is below, sellers are in control. So guys, this is just one of my strategies that I do when it comes to trading, and you guys are copying my trades based on this strategy. All right, one of this strategy, but it can make you a lot of money. Let's take a look at OddCAD. All right, OddCAD is another great move to the upside based on this harmonic pattern. This harmonic pattern is just a reversal pattern. All right, now what I'm gonna do, again, like I always do, I'm gonna mark out the level, break it down to the 5 minute. And then I'm going to look for, I want to see what always happens. It's like you see the pattern here, right? You see that the London session swept below the Asian session. What does it mean whenever price sweeps below above? That means that there's a reversal that's about to happen. And as you can see, price reversed to the upside. So I'm going to mark up my I have an indicator that automatically does this, but I'm showing you guys exactly what if I were to do this manually. I'm looking for the 1800 candle, and this is that 1800 candle right here. And as you can see, I got my daily VWAP here. And like I always say, whenever price closes above, right, I'm getting in the trade. Whenever price closes above this this daily VWAP, I'm getting in the trade, and I'm going to put my stop right below the current session low. And then guess what? I'm going to go ahead and take the trade. Look at this. Now, when it comes to trading futures, I don't need this big move right here, but This is crazy. If you were trading like an actual live account, so if you want to connect your live account to mine and want to catch these moves like this, just, you know what to do. Just shoot me a DM. But look at this. Crazy how powerful this is.